Welcome to Star Expose. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. Mark Consuelos, the charismatic co-host of Live with Kelly and Mark, is known for his energy, humor, and charm. But recently, he revealed a story that left both his audience and his wife Kelly Ripa in disbelief and laughter. It turns out Mark has been secretly dealing with a painful injury for nearly a month. Not one caused by the gym or an accident, but something much more unusual. An injury he suffered in bed. Yes, while sleeping. During a recent episode of Live, Mark shared that he injured his arm while having a dream. In the dream, he was apparently throwing a punch, but in real life, his arm was hanging off the side of the bed. When he swung, he hit nothing but air, and his arm twisted awkwardly. Mark explained, "I had this dream I was in bed, and my arm was hanging off the side of the bed, and I went and I punched in the dream. It was at an angle on the bed that I hyperextended my arm. At first, he brushed it off, thinking it was just soreness, but the pain refused to go away. After several weeks of discomfort, he finally decided to visit a doctor. And that's when he found out it wasn't just a pulled muscle, it was a real injury. The doctor diagnosed him with a slight tear in his brachioradialis tendon, and possibly even a small tear in his biceps tendon. Even his doctor couldn't help but laugh when hearing how it happened. Mark admitted that the situation was, in his own words, pretty pathetic. Laughing, he said, "You know you're getting old when you injure yourself dreaming. That's so pathetic." His wife couldn't resist teasing him either. With her classic wit, she said, "You're just falling apart." Their banter had the studio audience laughing, but it also reminded everyone why they love this couple so much. They're honest, funny, and never afraid to poke fun at themselves, even when it comes to something as ridiculous as an injury from sleeping. Kelly also made sure to point out that, despite his pain, Mark continued to show up for work every day. She told him, "All this time, you've been working, injured, in front of America and Canada." Mark grinned and replied, "I'm pretty much a hero." That quick back and forth perfectly captured their chemistry, a couple who has been together for nearly 30 years, still making each other laugh every single day. Their love story is well known. Mark and Kelly met in the mid-1990s while working together on the hit soap opera All My Children. Their on-screen connection turned into real-life romance, and within a year, they eloped to Las Vegas. But even their love story had its twists. Mark once revealed that they actually broke up just 1 week before their wedding. Luckily, true love won out. And today, almost 30 years later, they remain one of television's most beloved couples. Fans adore how open they are about their marriage. The good, the bad, and the funny, whether it's about parenting, aging, or, in this case, an accidental injury in bed, they share it all with humor and authenticity. And while this particular story made viewers laugh, it also struck a chord with many. Because let's be honest, who hasn't woken up sore for no reason? Who hasn't twisted something or pulled a muscle doing something completely ordinary? It's a funny yet very real reminder that none of us are as young as we used to be. Mark's lighthearted attitude is what makes him so relatable. Instead of hiding his embarrassing story, he owned it, laughing at himself and reminding everyone that getting older doesn't mean losing your sense of humor. And Kelly, as always, was right there beside him, turning his misfortune into another hilarious live moment that fans won't forget. For years, viewers have tuned into Live with Kelly and Mark, not just for celebrity gossip or entertainment news, but because they feel a connection to this couple. They're real. They argue, tease, and laugh together just like any married pair. And that's what makes their stories, even the silly ones, so entertaining. Mark hasn't said whether he'll need surgery or if his arm will heal on its own, but if we know anything about him, he'll be back to full strength soon, and probably with another funny story to tell. Until then, fans can count on Kelly to keep teasing him about his dream punch injury. After all, who else can say they hurt themselves saving the world? In their sleep. So next time you wake up with a random pain or find yourself laughing at how fragile the human body can be, remember Mark Consuelos' story, because if he can laugh through a torn tendon caused by a dream, we can all find a reason to laugh at life's little mishaps. And, as always, for more updates, heartwarming stories, and celebrity moments that make you smile, stay tuned right here on Star Expose, where we bring you the stories behind the spotlight, one laugh at a time. Thanks for watching Star Expose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.